Hey, what's going on, Albert? This drive is double tap. I click support. Take care, South California. Awesome, thank you. Papa Pearl, what's up? Ilgagora? I don't understand. Hey, what's going on from Indonesia? Nice. Patrol? No, I'm going to another job site. So just the chilled stream. I just hit cruise control and roll on. Nice city, thank you. Be careful, thank you. I will. sometimes you'll see some deer out here too. We'd have to look out to the side of the roads. What's going on, Dave? Yeah, oh dear. Can't sleep? Yeah. Same here. Good thing I can't sleep. Off on the left there is a, is this the one? Yeah, somewhere around here there's a few man-made lakes that people have for like swimming, boating, and all that stuff. There's a few of them out here. It's like a water park. And if you live there, you get in for free, and if you don't, you gotta pay like 20 to 50 bucks, I think. I can't remember the pricing. I don't know what you're talking about, Justin. Hey Warrior, what's going on? What's going on, Cookie Monster? Watch out for the skinwalkers. Hey, you never know, you'll see them out there. I don't deal with lot lizards. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Just planning out the Christmas events. We got several haunted houses that we're going to go to for the spooky Christmas season, and several places for lights. Pondering that. Haunted, yeah, Dave. Sir Henry's Haunted Trail is going to do a haunted Christmas again. I've been there the past 3 years. They Pemberton's, I got media access to them also. This is going to be their first year doing a Christmas one. And it's, again, it's their first year doing a pro haunt, so going from a home haunt to a pro haunt, and also now doing Christmas. Hey, they're trying to make that money, and every bit of it. Both of those places are good. Even the third place, Ominous Descent, they're doing one also. They did one last year, which was really cool. So we got this year. So there's those three. 13th floor is doing a Christmas one. It's Krampus also. I'm trying to think what else. I'm still waiting to hear from another one. I've yet to hear back from them to see what they're doing. So we got 3 guaranteed, possibly 4, maybe 5. Why don't I have a job? Ben, I do have a job. I'm actually headed there right now. Headed to the next location. And who knows? Maybe YouTube will eventually be my job. Maybe. Say hello. Thanks for stopping in. Hello. Why do I live in a car? No, I do not live in a car. I just have to be at another location early in the morning before the sun rises. So early for me. This is like midday for me. Even though it's the middle of the night for everybody else. I don't know if you guys can see all that fog. It's pretty cool. Some of these areas get real foggy. Okay, Dave, sure. Welcome, Britta, Britannia. Hey Ray, what's going on? I plead the fifth. I know nothing. Yeah, Dave, I know what you meant. Yeah, see, Ray was missing too. Guy realizes it's 60 miles an hour. Catching up to him pretty fast. Yes, if you guys want to check out the new merch store, it's newer, not brand new, but there is merch out there, and I do have Christmas merch, Halloween merch, and basic merch. It got real quiet right now. Yeah, it did. Yeah. Like I said, it's just the chill stream. Trying to go back roads and stuff like that, you know. You need to check out the designs. You know, Dave, I've been working on some new designs. I have some old designs I'm trying to get cleaned up for the toy makers, and I have some new designs for myself. Yeah, I gotta get some more haunting stuff. Mike, what's going on? Marge sent you. Let her know I appreciate it. Long straight road. Yeah, for the most part. There's some slight bends in the road, but yeah. I appreciate it, Ortho, for your comment. And Ace, what's going on? Thanks for stopping in. Where am I headed? I am headed to the next job site to survey. So, still in Central Florida, but headed to the next one. You know, it's funny, I read that, Mike, and I can actually hear it sung in my head. Alright, Ray. Thanks for stopping in. You have a good night. There's certain phrases and songs that you can't help but to sing in your head. That's one of them. Nice like to viewer ratio. Yeah, it definitely is. I appreciate everybody that's coming in and liking, and got a couple subs. New people. And it's a long drive from Pensacola to Miami. Yeah, it is. You know, toilet. That stuff does happen out here, whether you like it or not. Some of them wander across and aren't smart enough to pay attention to the road. And we as drivers have to pay attention to stuff like that, especially at night. Speed limit's 60 and I'm doing 60. See, there's right there, 60. So yeah, you still have to pay attention, even for people. I'm just saying you have to pay attention. Got cars up on me. You can't go around, go through. Probably hypnosis, yeah. Like I said, it's very mellow. The creepy dash cam and ring videos, yeah, I've seen those. We've had a few. Temperature is 55 degrees. Hopefully there's a wing stop. Actually, I think I am going to be passing by one. I just don't know if they'll be open by the time I drive past it. The lemon hot flavor. I'll try it out. Thanks for a recommendation. Yeah, I'm watching out. Don't worry. Good morning from London. Hey. Welcome, Lisa. Welcome, Dark Bald Man. I am headed to the next job site to survey. Thought it was the sun rising. Could have been. Cemetery here on the left. Watch out for the ghosts. And the right. That's right, I drive through the cemetery here. mind. You thought I was a big rig? Yeah, no, I'm not. Just driving in an SUV. Love those LED lights, yeah. It's pretty sad when they're a manufacturer's defect and they just leave them. It's a nice little town here, little downtown area. Cameraman, what's going on? You like the Forescape and 4 Explorer? The highest point in Florida is like 300 feet above sea level, 380 something, I want to say. Don't quote me on that, that's for sure. Do not quote me on that. Nice little downtown area. We are from Florida, United States, Florida. Looks like your town? Could be. It's raining there in California. Yeah, I'm glad it's not raining. I mean, I don't mind the rain. It's just there's a lot of people here that don't know how to drive in the rain. What do you mean, we? Who with you? Me, myself, and I, the three of us. That's everywhere. That is true. I've not been to Tucson, Arizona. I have been to where was I? Been to Lake Havasu. Went to the Grand Canyon. I actually went to Washington State. From Washington State, I flew down to Vegas. From Vegas, we took a car and hit the Hoover Dam. Actually drove over the Hoover Dam, not the bypass, the actual dam. We drove over that. Ended up doing the dunes in Lake Havasu. Went to the Grand Canyon. Back to Vegas, back to Washington State, back to Florida. I went to my brother's wedding in Washington State. The Swiss Alps, yeah. Lions everywhere. What's going on, Samuel? Thanks for stopping in. Sitting there doing reports, watching the feed. Nice. I appreciate you guys stopping in. But like I said, this is just meant to be a chill night. I got an hour drive, so I figured, hey, why not just hang out with you guys, or have you guys hang out with me, however you want to look at it. We all hang out together. Do I smoke or drink? I do not smoke. I drink, but I'm not a drinker. If that makes any sense. I'm not the guy that's dry from drinking. I just don't have a want to drink. But if I do, I'll have a drink. Other than that, there's no precedence to drink anything. You know what I mean? I don't even know how to explain that. Socially, yeah. Do I still make 360 videos? Yes, I've got some. I have 13th floor that I'm working on, but they don't want a start to finish. So I'm working on those videos from this past Halloween. I've just been so busy. I've already, by the estimate, by the end of today, when I get done with my shift, I'll have 75 hours for the week. So I just haven't had time to sit down and work on those videos. But I've got 13th floor. I'm trying to do a singular 360 out of 2 videos. I'm trying to do a video for Files of Horror. I'm also trying to do a video for this channel, DREADPOOL channel. Same here, haven't done wine in years. Listen, how can I stop telling my thoughts to people? Think it through, I guess, before you think out loud. Have good morning duty calls. All right, Ortho. You enjoy yourself. Cougar Man, what's going on? I see you, Milfy. Say again, please. sometimes some thoughts aren't supposed to be said out loud. You know, just think before you. Don't think your thoughts out loud. That's all. Sometimes you can have your thought, just keep it to yourself. Sometimes if you think it through and you think that it's the right thing to think out loud, then go for it. I don't know how to judge that one, to tell you how to do that. Thanks, Milfy. Appreciate that. Please remember to be respectful. Mods here will take care of it. Dave, I talk to myself at work a lot. You know, here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes, you know, I'll even call people and I'll tell them, look, I just got to talk you through something, because I'm actually talking myself through things. I mean, so you can talk to yourself. Sometimes I'll talk to somebody to figure something out. I already know the answer, or I think I know, or I should know the answer, and, you know, telling them the situation or talking out loud to myself about the situation will answer an answer. Sometimes you just need to hear a voice. You know, there's times I work by myself, but yeah, I'll just, under my own breath, I'll talk to myself. Sometimes there's too many people around that, you know, can't believe this or that, and you're just like, wow. I'm already at work. I'm on my way to the next job site. Yes, Milfy, there are more coming up. I'm working on 13th floor. As I stated earlier, I'm currently working on the Files of Horror one. I'm working on after that, the DREADPOOL one, and then I have 2 360 videos I'm going to make into one video for 13th floor. Then we have, which I stated when I first started streaming, which was probably like a half hour ago. What was it? Sir Henry's, Pemberton, Anonymous Descent, 3 guaranteed. We have 13th floor is also doing a Christmas haunt. That's not guaranteed yet. And then we have the Christmas lights and all that, so the Christmas festivities to record also. So right now, what I've got is Tiny Giant's going to come with us to Sir Henry's. Mom is going to come with us to Pemberton, and it's just going to be myself and Death at Ominous Descent. It'll probably be just myself again if I go to if I make it to 13th floor. And then there's another one that's still a maybe. I have not seen or heard anything from them about doing another, about them doing a Christmas haunt or not. So there's plenty more haunts coming up. You love the 360 videos, they're fire. Thank you. We are once Christmas is over. Actually, there's a holiday Matsuri, which I may or may not make it this year. I keep missing them every year because I'm just so busy and don't think about it. But that's a cosplay convention. So basically, cosplay with the holiday theme. And then we start off with Central Florida Comic Con again. So next year will be cons all over again. Just, you know, go with the flow as we go. Milfmas. I like that holiday. That sounds like a good holiday. And unfortunately, Milf Band, I don't know if we're going to have a vampire Milfmas or not, but I don't think that's going to happen. That we could try. Have a what? I was saying having a vampire Milfmas. Because I know you loved when I went through the Bloodlight District at SeaWorld during their Hollow Scream with the vampires. I still have the 360 videos from all that stuff to go through also. Vampire Mills, that's a dream come true. Do they have to be vampires? Is there any other particular kinds there could be? You getting anything for Death Dealer on Black Friday? To be honest, I have not looked at the sales for Black Friday. What do you mean, no? We could have a librarian MILF. We could have nurse MILFs. I mean, there could be any kind of MILFs. Okay, there you go. Any hot women will do. MILF giving, yes. MILFtopia. That's... You guys know what a cornucopia is, right? What if it's oh, never mind. Web already beat me to it. I've heard of it, don't know what it is. It's a basket, and it's usually a lot of different mixed things. T-Nasty, what's going on? I bet you know this road. That is correct, Dave. Yeah, I know a lot of people are about all over that there's no Xbox on any of the sales, advertisements, yada yada yada. Does it suck? Yeah. Am I gonna cry about it? No. I take it you're done for the week then. I'm not sure, Milfy. I'm actually surprised GameStop's around. The game culture has sure changed since the 90s. It's not the same. Midnight release parties, all that stuff. What's the point if you can just buy something digital and play it right at midnight, or pay for the premium that gives you access, 3 days ahead of time. I told you we would take you as long as they were open. We'd take you as something. Have I ever been to a midnight release? Yes. We did Halo 2. That's actually the most memorable one because we've done some other ones, but they were not very many people in line. But Halo 2 was like the most amount of people at a GameStop up by my house. And my buddy took his car. It was Halo and the Xbox 360. Those two are kind of blending, but they're at the same GameStop too, I don't want to say it was the Halo 2 one, and that one there, they and he ended up killing his battery. So obviously, we went in, got our stuff, went out to the car, and the car wouldn't move, wouldn't start. Good thing is, it was manual. So we pushed it, started it, and drove off. But it was just funny how everybody was like, they started laughing. And we were like, yeah, whatever. If it was an automatic, we would have been stuck until someone jumped us. At least jump started us, right? Because we were thinking someone was going to jump us when we got the 360. What's going on, Perry? Oh yeah, someone did ask me if I was going to make it up there. I don't have a definitive answer if I'm going to make it to the anniversary party. But Perry knows. I'm trying to go, and if we go, it's going to be all three of us. Must have been cool. Yeah, it was awesome. We had a good time with it. played. We had a good time with that. I can smell the firewood. Someone's got it lit up out there somewhere. It smells like the end of it too, so it's kind of that not fresh smoky smell, it's the ashy smoky smell. I love those midnight releases. Yeah, they were great. We need more of those. That's why, you know, you have these anniversary parties. It's a reason for everybody to get together, play games, and hang out, and, you know, just enjoy being gamers. Last time there was a release party, I remember the last midnight release party there was, it really wasn't much of a party. They didn't, what was it? You know, and at that time I was friends with a lot of the GameStop employees. But I don't remember. It was for a game, but it wasn't much of a party. It wasn't, you know, some of the older parties, they had giveaways. They had, I mean, they had stuff going on left and right. They gave us all tickets, and, you know, and depending on the ticket, they would raffle off. You know, you just had to stand in line, and they'd give us these free giveaways. And you know, it's funny is I still don't even have a Switch 2. I still don't feel the need to have one. I know, blasphemous, right? You got a Switch 2 off of Amazon for $338 last night? Nice. For me, I would rather get a Steam Deck or a Nova instead of a Steam Deck. I think it has its place. What I think is funny is the hypocrisy about, you know, people wanting the most powerful console, and they're back and forth between the Pro and the X, and you know, who's got the power struggle, you know, for their console. And when you have a PC and you know, you've got these graphics cards that are just brute forcing everything. You know, people buying 5090s just to brag that they have a 5090. You know, I figured it'd be about a $500 unit, and for what it is, I think it's fine. Like I said, it's the hypocrisy of, like, I'm not spending $1,000 on an Xbox, but I'll spend the $500 on a Steam machine or a Steam Cube, whatever, GameCube, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, like I said, the hypocrisy part of, I want the most powerful system, I want the most powerful that, and yet you don't even buy the most powerful PC you could buy. You know? But you're going to buy this thing. And I understand it's running Steam OS, but you can still buy a PC and run Linux. You don't have to run Windows. You know, there's so many different ways to do things, but people are so focused on, you know, a couple items, and then turn around and ignore what they were focused on. And I have no issue, you know, if you thought it through and you said, you know what, I still prefer this or that, you know, you can have your preference. I just think it's funny when people turn around and are hypocrites about their decisions. Hey, what's going on, Talos? I don't think that that's the way to do things. You know, if you don't like Xbox, that's fine. You don't have to like Xbox. Nobody says that. If you don't like PlayStation, that's fine. Nobody says you have to like it. If you prefer Steam, and you're going to say you're a PC guy, I have to see how this Steam box is going to be before I say one way or the other. If I had the infinite money glitch and I could buy the GameCube, I'd buy it. Just like I'd buy the Ally X and the Lenovo and the Steam Deck and, you know, all the other consoles, handhelds, whatever, just to have. I would do that, but I don't have it, and I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to buy what I think at the time and kind of go from there. See, and that's, again, and that's the thing that I'm saying, Cougar Man. You're not flip-flopping around, and you're saying for you, a Steam Machine's perfect because you can't afford the gaming PC. Again, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm saying that some of these people that have these high-end PCs are going to buy the Steam PC or the Steam Machine, whatever. Well, if you already have a 4090 or a 5090 and you're saying that you got this, and that, what's the point? You know what I mean? I get it too. Here's the other point, is the fact that that little box you can put in your living room a lot easier than a big ass PC, you know, with the as huge as those graphics cards. So, you know, well, you can always buy it pre-built, so it's not a big deal. Hey, what's going on, Alan? But that's the thing. There's, again, like I said, it's the hypocrites that kind of piss me off. Not really piss me off, but annoy me. I still think it's to each their own, and as long as you know why you're doing it, other than, you know, trying to get attention for yourself, like, look at me, I'm your savior, this is what you should do. Nah, move along. And don't forget, the Steam Machine's going to be using the Steam OS versus Windows, so you'll have a lot less pain dealing with Windows because it's not there. Gonna spend all my money on going to see bands. I got tickets to Dream Theater, Sebastian Bach, and maybe Sabbath, Deep Purple cover band, and one Greek singer. Nice. Who's the Greek singer? Hey, what's going on, Scott? Thanks for stopping in. Yorgos Margaritis. Nice. Name sounds familiar. He's an old singer from the 80s. That's probably why he sounds familiar. We used to go to Greek tavernas. Well, we were in Greece, so yeah, they would be Greek tavernas. So we go to Greek, these Greek clubs, and they would have these singers come in, and you know, you'd sit down and have your food, and then you just sit there, and they'd play. A lot of times they're playing Remetika, which are old classics. He sings Oiti Stone. Trying to read the small print. Para piso in patra potra pota. All right, so trying to read the first word. It's all blurry on me. Something from the window door of the window of the door. Greek food is a bomb. I used to make Greek fries. Oh, nice. DREADite? Yeah, translating from Greek to English. The Paradiso. Yeah, my Greek is faltering me here. The Paradiso is the one that I can't remember what the word means. So something about out, like kind of like go out the door or something to that effect. Sorry. Paradise. Is that Paradiso? I guess so. Wow, I'm losing it. I need to start. It's a very popular song. I'm sure it's very popular. I'd have to hear it. Alright, let me see. I gotta take care of something. Let me see if I can do this. Give me a second. Give me a second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. The only thing I can think of is Paradise by the Dashboard Lights. And I know that's not it, but it could be any of that. Paradiso. Maybe it's in the way I'm saying the Paradiso. Paradiso. Hold on. Alright. We're back. But at least you're getting out there. You're gonna see people, experience things, and have a good time. Man, you only live once. Yes. Yeah, back on the road again. What's going on, Dead? Deadpool 2088. Song. thanks for sending the gift, Jacob. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. You sent another. I appreciate that again. Thank you. It means a lot that you've done that for us. Appreciate it. I'm not used to that, so yes, thank you. Got you, bro. Yeah. Dude, again, thank you. 3 times there. Thank you very much. 4 times. God. Oh, man. Times 5. Oh, man. Thank you. That's 8 times total. Holy cow. Wow, that's pretty cool. Yes, thanks for subscribing, Deadpool 2088. Jacob, yeah. I appreciate it, Jacob. Yes, have a good rest of your night. I am having a great start of the day / rest of my night for sure. Holy cow. Yeah, I like it. Yeah. I mean, I'm literally grinning from ear to ear. I don't know how much more I can say thank you. Yeah. Like I said, I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Yeah, so we're back to driving the rest of the way, and was definitely not expecting that. And like Perry said, wow. Yeah, I'm speechless now. I don't know what this, I mean, yeah. That's, yeah. Got another 5 minutes or so before I get to where I need to be. What a way to start the weekend. All I can say is Jacob rocks. That's awesome. Wow. So anyway, yeah. Talos says, I thought I lost my wallet and I found 50 bucks and I found my wallet. Was that 50 bucks in the wallet or on the side somewhere else? Do you have to work this weekend? Milfy, I do have to work, but not this work. Once I get done with this location, I gotta drive probably about 2 hours away. I'm assuming it's going to be 2 hours because I'm probably going to run into morning rush hour. And there's no quick way to get there without running into all that traffic. So depending on how soon I can get done out of here, I've got another 2 hours to go. And then I'll be done for my day. Like I said, I've estimated 75 hours for the week. And then this weekend we'll be finishing up those files from the 13th floor that I have, those videos. On the side of the road, really? Found 50 bucks on the side? That's awesome. Was there a leprechaun near you? Oh shit. That truck was squealing, trying to stop. I thought he was going to slide through the intersection back there. Wow, that's awesome, man. That's a great start of your weekend. Yeah, Milty, I do like 12 to 16 hour days. That's my normal. And if I didn't do it here, I'd probably work a second job and still end up racking in that many hours. But yeah, we have... Oh, no, turn on red. We're going to stop here because I didn't want to get caught up in that yellow. But yeah, so this weekend I'm going to be working on trying to finish up those videos for the 13th floor so I can apply for the media access with them. I just want to get the videos done before I make the application. And that way hopefully I'll be on the mailing list. And the next time they do something, I'll be able to get in there for free via, you know, media access. Alright guys, well, I appreciate every one of you. Jacob, I mean, I can't thank you enough. But again, check out Game Complainers. Thank you, Camame. Thank you, Milfman. Thank you, Venom Dave. Thank you, who else was here? There's a few other people. Ray, was it 420 Ray, right? Who else? There's quite a few of you guys. I really appreciate everybody hanging in there and hanging out. And like I said, Jacob for the jewels donation, for the gifts. You guys have a good one, and we will see you guys another day. Hopefully we'll have some more content dropping soon. And just pulling into a parking lot here to pull off the road. Yeah. Talos, yes, that was the other person I was thinking of. Talos Ray. Yes, that. You guys have a good one, and enjoy your weekend. Take care, guys.